Good morning, happy campers. Welcome to my messy bedroom. And instead of cleaning it, I'm going to go outside and take a walk because today's a good day for a hike. So I'm going to shut off all the lights. Dogs are already outside. Kitchen's a mess. Well, not too bad. Not great, but not too bad. But let's go for a walk. We are camping outside of Canton, Illinois. And this is our happy place, lovingly referred to as the property, where we are blessed to have a free spot to camp. We've got electric. No dump, but that's good. We got one at home. But this is where we park our Aria on the weekends, most weekends. We bring our dogs with us and they get to run the 17 acres. We're so blessed to be here. Today the guys are up top at the lodge cabin and they're putting an additional awning on top of the cabin. I'll scroll up there. I don't want to walk up there right yet, but that's what they're working on. I'm not going to get too close to those guys because the language probably isn't family friendly. So we're going to continue on our walk this way. The reason today's video is a little bit different, I don't typically do the talking head thing. Typically don't open up, but mental health is a real thing and people need to not be embarrassed or ashamed about it, and it needs to be something people are comfortable to talk about. And one thing I struggle with is seasonal affective disorder, and it's September. The days are getting shorter, dark lasts longer, sun doesn't come out as much or as often, although this weekend this whole week we're having a really good week of nice sunny weather. We had to close the pool, and also September's just a bad month in general. I lost my mom 7 years ago in September after many years of dealing with Alzheimer's and all of that comes with that. And then a week and a day later, I lost my brother to an unexpected illness. And then a year after that, I lost my oldest nephew. Medical complications from liver failure. So September just has a lot of raw things that happen. Not long ago, my coping mechanisms weren't so healthy and I isolated, especially during the pandemic. I tended to isolate and just feed my feelings. You know, what can't be solved with chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream, right? But I have grandkids I want to see grow, and I got to a point where I needed to make the decision to put self-care first because I was spending too much time taking care of everybody else and no time taking care of myself physically, mentally, or spiritually. So I reached out to the resources we have available through my employer, and I started some counseling, some low-dose antidepressant medication, some therapy to talk through the things that give me anxiety, and a lot of it revolves around the loss of so many family members in such a close period of time and not properly dealing with the grieving at the time, just burying everything. And I'd been with my mom for 3 days nonstop before she passed. And I had a required insurance exam I had to take for work. So that morning I left just in time to make it to the exam center, and I got a call on the way there that my mom had passed right after I left. But I went ahead and took that exam and passed with 100%. And then I went back and sat with my mom for about 8 hours before my husband came and got me and made me go home. After that point, I just buried it, didn't think about it. I did what you have to do in a situation like that, got through those days, and just went back to work, put everything behind, didn't deal with it, and then bam, a year later, I get a call at 4 o'clock in the morning that my brother's in emergency surgery. Before I can get there to the hospital, he died on the table. He's only 5 years older than me. He was schizophrenic, and he had started his symptoms, as most typically, right at the onset of adolescence. Steers me but so my brother was in and out of mental institutions from the time he was 14 until He passed away while he was a resident of a very loving and caring group home where he thrived. But back then, people didn't talk about it, and people made fun of him, and got in a lot of fights, picking, standing up for my older brother, which he didn't much appreciate, but, I'm going to be me and do what I do. And I'm glad to see that mental health is being talked about more openly, and that's not something you have to be ashamed about. Just get help. Get up and do something. And I know there's days that it's a lot harder than others to just get up and do something. Like today was one of those for me. After it's 12:30 p.m. where I'm at, and I'm just now getting up, getting dressed, and getting out of the camper. Not that I don't have the opportunity to do otherwise. There's plenty of people gathered up top. I could go socialize, but I'm not for that today. Today I need to be a little bit isolated. And I just need to talk through this. I don't know if I'll even ever post this, but I'm saying this for me. But I'm also hoping that if I do post it, that what I say is impactful and helpful for other people. I guess my message is today, don't bottle it up. Let it out. Reach out. Get help. There's help there. And when I say do something, for me, it's getting up and being active. I have to get out of my house, get out of my camper, get out of my house, get outside, go move. So here in central Illinois, we have some nice weather. I'm going to take advantage of it. Today, hiking is my activity of choice to burn some calories and vent out some things. Like I said, I don't know if I'll even post this. I guess if I don't, then I'm not really brave. And I'm not really willing to put it out there to help myself or help other people. But me personally, part of it was the physical healing of my body. Taking better physical care of myself, eating better, losing some weight, keeping the weight off, making healthier choices. Making healthier choices with people I spend time with. Trying to spend my time with people who are positive and who can uplift me, and trying to eliminate the situations where I have to be around people who are negative, or those type of people that just suck the energy out of the room's vibe. That's been helpful. And in the meantime, I've built some coping mechanisms for when I'm forced to deal with those type of people, and it's okay for me to tell people no. As I've learned recently, no is a complete sentence. And if people don't understand that, that's their problem. That's off topic anyway. But just being able to talk through this, I already just have a sense of lightness in my soul. I feel better already. Just getting up, getting out, moving, talking. We're out in the middle of nowhere where we really don't have good service. We brought Starlink, but I don't know. Might or not post this today. But if I do, I hope it's helpful. There's resources out there. You can reach out. For me, it was helpful to reach out to my church, reach out to my friends, reach out to my family, reach out to my physician, and mostly reach out to the greatest physician, my Lord and Savior and ultimate healer, Jesus Christ, who has the power to walk me through anything. He's not necessarily going to take those troubles away, but he'll walk you through it and see to it that you get through it on the other side, feeling better, looking at the world in a different light, looking at yourself in a different light, and hopefully also looking at others in a different light. So with all that being said, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I wish all of you a blessed and happy and healthy and mentally healthy day. Have a good day.